Hey, how are you guys doing today? My name is Cedric Rogers, and on this video here, I want to share just something that happened to me earlier this morning. It's something I know that everybody else probably has to deal with, okay? Probably have to deal with this. The night prior to this, I was working on a side project. I didn't get to bed till probably like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, okay? It was real late, real late. And the next morning when I got up, and I was beat out tired. I mean, I was extremely tired. I mean, I couldn't even open my eyes. I wanted to, but it just wasn't happening. And I was just exhausted. Now, if you're a person that has to get up in the morning every single morning to go to work and maybe even drive a full hour to work, some point in time in your life, that's probably happened to you, right? I mean, you work hard, you get up in the morning and your body just doesn't respond, right? It needs that extra rest. Now, luckily for me, I'm able to get on a train, right? And so I can get a little bit more extra sleep. But I know a lot of you guys out there, if you're driving to work, you don't get a chance to get extra sleep. And you're driving, and I hate to say this, but some of you might be driving in a situation where you even start to doze off sometimes because you're just so exhausted. And that's just not a safe nor a good thing at all if you're in that kind of situation. So when I got to work, the first thing that I did is I reached for this product that I have. It's called, I got a bag like this at work. It's called Axio, all right? Axio. Now, why did I reach for a bag like this called Axio? Because what's the difference here between Axio? I don't like taking energy drinks. I just don't like it because it doesn't make me feel good. And I know it's not good for you. But what this Axio does is different. It's formulated differently, so it does two things that these other energy drinks, they just don't do, okay? Number one, it gives you the energy. It takes about 30 or 40 minutes. You take it and you just pour it in a drink and you drink it. And it takes about 30 or 40 minutes and you start feeling the energy. You start feeling a little bit more energetic. But the second thing is what this does that all these other things, all these other products that they don't do, okay, it's called smart energy. What it does is it allows you to become a bit more aware. So you're able to focus on the things that you have to get done. So you get two kinds of energy, right? Two kinds of energy. First is energy in the body, then your energy, you're able to focus. One of the things that is called, one of the names that is, well, what is considered to be called is a nootropic. So if you guys don't know what a nootropic is the ability for some types of supplements or substances, whatever, to help elevate the mind, right? Now, I'm not saying that it's going to turn you into Einstein or anything like that, but I'm saying that this can help, especially with the situation that you guys are probably dealing with on a daily or every single morning. You don't have to take the coffee, right? Taking coffee gets you wired up. But I'm going to stop talking about this right now. And so what I'm going to do is, bear with me. I'm going to share with you, okay, I'm going to share with you the video of this guy who actually created this product. You can see what he has to share with you because it's just really amazing. Now, bear with me. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do the best that I possibly can. All right, so let's go here and let's get this situated. Oops. All right, and let's go.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another edition of LifeVantage Lab. Today we're going to talk about energy, and that's something I've been studying for most of my career, at least the last 10 to 15 years. When we decided to formulate Axio in a very, very different way, we wanted to get right down to the root causes of fatigue. We wanted to take a completely different approach to anything else that was on the energy market, and we wanted to address all of those different sources of fatigue so we could have a multi-dimensional energy drink so that we can get to the point where people take a drink and they just feel really good. That's what Axio was all about. We'll get a little bit of water and we'll head out to the trails. You ready to go? All right, let's go running. I get a lot of my best ideas when I'm out here on the trails. When I'm exercising, that's when my brain starts to work. That's when I get my brainstorms. So much so that I even carry a voice recorder with me when I run. It's where I get most of my best ideas. And hey, if I look like a lunatic while I'm walking down the trail, running down the trail, talking into a voice recorder, so be it. It's what works for me. Let's go. Chief Sales Officer Dave Phelps came to me and said, create an amazing energy drink. So I headed for the hills. The Wasatch Range is my innovation laboratory. And sometimes I even bring the dogs along. They help me because they're great listeners. The energy drink market today is all about one-dimensional energy, primarily the physical stimulation of large amounts of caffeine and sugar. You know the usual suspects. But since so many factors are responsible for our epidemic of fatigue, the world is very much in need of a product that addresses multiple sources of fatigue. Whew.
And that's what I'm talking about, guys. I mean, there's just all kinds of different ways to look at this, but in the end, you know, if you're mentally tired, it's a different kind of tired, don't you agree? I mean, if you're mentally tired, you can have energy, but you might feel like I just can't do it because you're wiped out, right? And I think that this is where this product addresses, is that it gives you the mental energy along with the physical energy.
You know, I find it interesting that people often label their lack of mental focus as tiredness, their stress levels as fatigue, and their level of suppressed mood as exhaustion. All of that gets wrapped up as tiredness and fatigue, and of course people reach for an energy drink. We have something different. We have Axio. What is vigor and how does it apply to energy drinks? When we measure vigor in psychology research, we measure it as a three-tiered mood state characterized by physical energy, mental acuity, and emotional well-being. All of that wrapped up in one is vigor. That is really more akin to motivation or flow. It's a kind of energy that is actionable. It's a kind of energy where you want to get up and do something with it. That's what Axio is all about. Great workout. You know, when we talk about Axio, we talk about it being a multi-dimensional energy drink, unlike anything else out in the world, which are all single-dimensional or one-dimensional energy drinks. What we do with Axio is we flip all of these different switches to reduce fatigue in very important ways. So we do that with a wide range of ingredients, things like Monterey pine bark, DMAE, natural caffeine and synthetic caffeine, so we get a 1-2 punch, B vitamins, quercetin, a whole bunch of different ingredients that work in a matrix fashion to deliver a multi-dimensional reduction of fatigue and an increase in energy.
Now, there's a lot of big words going on there, but the way I kind of look at it is this, is that, you know, do you want to just take a bunch of caffeine and then you feel all wired up and you're, you know, yet still you're not feeling energetic? Or do you want to take something that's going to give you the kind of energy that you're really, truly going to need, so you're going to feel good, right? Feel good. Now, I will say that when I take this, the one thing that I noticed, okay, is that after about 4 to 5 hours after taking this, I didn't get a crash. You know, sometimes when you're taking the caffeine, you're taking another drink, you start to crash after so many hours. You don't experience that with this product. That's why I'm saying that, hey, if you're one of these individuals like me that have to get up in the morning and get at it, you know, you're going to get tired, you know, and something like this with one little packet that it has, an Axio, you pour it in your drink in 5 minutes, and the next 30 to 40 minutes, you can be good to go, okay? It'll last you throughout the day. So I just want to share that. My name is Cedric Rogers, of course. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. And I'm hoping that you guys decide to go and try this out, because if you're out there, it can get kind of rough, right? It can get kind of rough. I'm going to leave my link below this video here. So if you want to get in touch with me, and what I'm going to do for you, is that I'm actually will give you a free sample. The free samples, you don't only have to pay for, it's just the shipping, okay? And I'll give you some free samples so you can see for yourself, okay? You can see for yourself just how great this product is. Like I said, this is one of the products that I use every day, well, close to every day, but it's like one of those products that I'm always using. So again, my name's Cedric Rogers. Hopefully you got something, and if it's something that you could use, don't hesitate. Just go ahead and send me a message, you know. Get in touch with me and take advantage of this stuff, because you got to really try this out, okay? I'll go ahead and I'll see you guys on another video. Stay tuned.